All right. Up next, we have Sagittarius, rising, and sun. So this Aquarius new moon that's happening on February 9th is taking place in your third house. So this is where the new beginning is happening. I just got a feeling around the third house is related to our siblings. This is not going to be relevant for everybody, but for some of you guys, there might be some kind of new beginning within the area of your siblings. So something going on in your relationship with your siblings or in their life in particular that is almost like doing a little bit of a reset. The third house, though, also has to deal with our sense of busyness, our kind of like the way that we run around. It has to do with trips and travel. It has to deal with our mindset. It has to deal with important decisions and conversations. So we're going to pull some cards to see more specifically the messages that come through for you guys. But there's some kind of new seed being planted or new beginning happening in one of those areas of your life. This new moon is also squaring Uranus in the sixth house. So this is what's really exotic about this new moon. It's that this got this energy of kind of forcing us to make some type of change. There's a little bit of volatility or something happening within your day-to-day work life with Uranus being in your sixth house, or within your health that needs to, or there's I was going to say there needs to be a change, but I honestly think for many of you, the change is just happening to you. So there's some kind of change that's happening in your productivity and your work and your health that might be kind of throwing you for a loop, or that's requiring your adaptability. That's requiring your, ability to look at things through new eyes, new perspectives. Okay, so interesting. Okay, this is interesting. So I'm going to come back to this message that I was sharing, because one thing I'm seeing here is that I feel like you guys are needing to particularly work on your finances right now, or taking care of some kind of material reality or possessions that you have. So the cards that I pulled, I ended with the Empress card, and the Empress is very much Venus energy, and Venus and Mars are together in Capricorn in your second house. This is the area of life where I'm like, we need to take action. We need to be making forward movement towards this thing. So for you guys, that could be making money, making a plan to make money, especially being Capricorn. This could be trying to pick up odd and end jobs. This could be trying to sell stuff, or trying to budget differently so that you make sure that you know that you are going to have some money. Basically, it's not just about saving. This is really, I'm getting the sense more of this being a time of needing to attract money, or reach some kind of height in terms of career success or in terms of your finances. So maybe there's some stuff going on within your work that has felt really unstable, or within your routine that's like up and down, or there's changes going on within your work or whatever, and there's a need to get your finances really under control, or get your finances, maybe the change is something that you are implementing and you're like, okay, I want to try this new thing and I'm going to make more money with this thing. But that's something I'm seeing with this launch and this actualize, this potential card. You guys are launching something. If you have a business, if you guys don't have a business, it's saying to initiate or start something really important here that has the potential to be very financially stable. Okay, something else that I'm getting here for you guys is there's some strong element going on with relationships, which is odd because that's not really something that we typically see. Like with the third and the sixth house, yeah, there's some element of relating to people, but yeah, maybe this is talking about siblings for some of you, although I'm not really getting that feeling. Yeah, there's something going on with relationships. Let me sit on this for a second. Okay, so one of the first cards I pulled for you guys was this Knight of Cups in reverse, which is very much, I see this as like the Don Juan card. It's very much like a romantic love kind of card, although it doesn't have to be just about that. That's one of the primary indicators or primary meanings of it. So I looked this up in my Tarot Reversals book, and it was talking about there can be a little bit of this energy that you might be coming to a situation with, where it's saying that maybe you have been adapting to a situation in a pliant, liquid way, making you hard to define or grasp. So there's some kind of message here where I feel like maybe there's almost like a need to make a decision, or there's a need to understand how you think or how you feel about something, or there's a need to communicate something clearly with somebody else. But there is a need for your mind almost, or your emotions, to get on the same page, or to communicate that clearly. So it's like, I'm going to decide, I'm going to have clarity, I'm going to move forward with this, I'm going to communicate that to somebody, I'm firm, I know what I want. So yes, we have some changes that are either happening or like and being thrust upon us, or that we're initiating ourselves in the area of kind of your work and your health and your daily routines. There's some energy there of things needing to shift, and that's okay. That pliability is okay. But from that place, like, you have to get clarity within yourself around how you want things to move forward. So either this is a plan or a decision, or again, a conversation. So it's like, even though there's some things that are a little volatile in your life, you need to be the one with this firmness. You need to be the one with the vision, with the truthfulness, with the clarity, the decision, the solidness, in order to move forward while still having the necessary changes occur. So that's one thing. Another thing with this card is there could be some chasing of illusions that can sometimes come with this being in reverse. Maybe there have been things in the past, especially, that you felt like were going to work out, and you were really excited for it, and you were stoked about it. And it could have been an illusion, or it could have been something that fell through, or it could have been something that was not fated for you. And I think that there could be sometimes some energy, some residue of that, of, can I trust that these things are going to work out for me? And I see this a little bit with Saturn in the 4th house. Saturn's the ruler of this new moon, and it's in this 4th house of our history, of our family, of our past, and our security as well. So there could have been some feelings of maybe insecurity that either are taking place within your connection with things that have happened in the past, or there could be insecurity within your family dynamics that is kind of making you feel, or your home in general, that's making you feel uncertain, or within the career, or anything that you have basically thought that this is a sure thing, this is what I want, this is where I'm going. I'm relying on this. This is a sense of security for me. This is emotionally fulfilling for me. And then it didn't work out, or it didn't fulfill you, or it didn't come to completion. I'm getting the sense that that's a really strong feeling for you guys. And there's almost like a need with this. And it could have affected your relationships as well. If there was something that like you thought was going to actualize and then it didn't, I'm getting the sense that like now is your chance where things are actually going to happen for you. That was like a hiccup. That was a test. I don't know. I don't even really want to go into what that was, because I don't know for you individually. I'd have to look at your chart and your transits, but it was not meant to be. If there's something that fell through that was supposed to be some sense of security, or something that you were going to rely on, or that was fulfilling for you, and it didn't work out, I'm seeing that wasn't supposed to work out. And now it's almost like you're having to dare to dream again. You're having to dare to have hope again with this Page of Cups and this World card. It's like, I can see now where this is leading me. I can see why that didn't work out, so this would. There's some divine timing. There's some reason for this. And I definitely think that you are needing to have faith that you can complete this thing that you started before, that you can redo this thing, that you can have this thing that you wanted before, but it didn't work out. Maybe you need to do it in a slightly different way, or you need to have whatever it is be slightly different, or slightly different timing. But there's a sense that it's definitely meant for you, but there was something wrong about that past period of time, or that past situation, that past thing. And now it's saying that this is like, you can believe again, like you actually are meant for this. It's just making these slight adjustments. And I see that with this hope, love, relationships card, and this launch and actualize. Some of you guys, this might be talking about somebody in your life and a relationship or a connection. Maybe this is a dream or a hope that you've had for a long time. If it's not a person, it could be a goal, or anything that feels significant. Maybe it's wanting to have a kid, buy a house, have some major career change, or some something be successful in your life. Regardless, I think that this is your time to hope, to renew your hope. And that's why I think this is a new moon in the third house of your mind, because I feel like you guys are needing to, again, really change your mindset. And that's going to be super important. And that might mean that you're changing something about how your day functions, or how your work functions, or your responsibility functions, how you take care of your health, in order for this to help facilitate your mindset shifts. Maybe you need to meditate more. Maybe you need to change up your diet. It's like the way that you are functioning in your day-to-day life needs to shift, and that's going to help you get to your goal. But the most important thing about that is that it actually helps to shift your mindset first, which is what the precursor is to getting to your goal. Again, I still hold that same message about creating a really strong financial foundation for yourself. That's going to be important regardless of whatever this is, because that's going to give you a lot of security in your life, and not just finances, but also your self-worth, your self-image, your values, what you prioritize. That's something that you need to get really clear and take action on the things you value and prioritize. So that's a very, very clear message. You guys have Jupiter and Taurus sextiling in the 6th house, sextiling Saturn in the 4th. So the more that you are willing to initiate these changes in your daily work or routine or health, the more that you'll find that the insecurities around this thing of the past, or the uncertainty around your foundation, or issues within your home and family, whatever that was that I mentioned at the beginning, that's going to settle itself out. That's going to improve. So if you're wanting to have a better family life, if you're wanting to feel more at peace, if you're wanting to feel safer and secure and more rooted, that's going to happen once you adjust and grow a little bit within your day-to-day life and how you're managing your time, your energy, your health, your money, your work, all those things. Those are the things that you are really needing to focus on, along with your financial future and your self-worth, self-concept. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Before you hop off, I did want to let you know I'm changing my brand name to Cosmic Clarity Astrology. If you don't want to miss that, I do have my email list linked down below that you can subscribe to. I will email you out these videos, and along with additional astrology resources and information. So I hope to see you there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and have a beautiful day. Bye.